In the unstable territory of southern Africa, a figure emerged who would forever alter the course of history. His name was Shaka Zulu, a legendary warrior king whose brilliance, audacity, and ruthlessness propelled him to unrivaled heights of power. Early life and rise to power. Shaka Zulu was born in 1787 into the Zulu clan, a small and marginalized group within the larger Nguni ethnic group. His father, Senzanthakona, was the chief of the Zulu clan, but Shaka was born out of wedlock to Nandi, a princess of the Langini clan. Shaka's early life was marked by hardship and adversity. He was ostracized by his own tribe due to his illegitimate birth, and his mother was forced to flee with him to the Mthethwa clan, where they found refuge. Despite his humble beginnings, Shaka quickly distinguished himself as a skilled warrior and a gifted leader. He was known for his physical strength, agility, and courage. He was also a keen observer of human nature, and he possessed a deep understanding of military strategy and tactics. In 1816, Shaka's father died, and he ascended to the throne of the Zulu clan. However, his claim to the throne was contested by his half-brothers, who were supported by rival clans. Shaka was forced to flee, but he soon returned with the support of his mother and her Langini warriors. Military reforms. Shaka Zulu's military reforms were nothing short of groundbreaking. He introduced a number of changes that revolutionized warfare in southern Africa. One of Shaka's most important reforms was the introduction of the short stabbing spear, known as the assegai. The assegai was a more effective weapon than the traditional throwing spear, especially in close combat. It was also cheaper to produce, making it more accessible to Zulu warriors. Shaka also reorganized the Zulu army into regiments based on age. This allowed him to create a more cohesive and disciplined army. The regiments were also trained to fight as a unit, and they were known for their unmatched ferocity and unwavering loyalty. In addition to his reforms to the Zulu army's weapons and organization, Shaka also implemented a rigorous training program. Shaka's warriors were trained to fight hand-to-hand, and they were expected to be in peak physical condition. They were also trained to obey orders without question and to fight to the death. Shaka's military reforms were highly successful, and they enabled the Zulu army to become one of the most feared forces in southern Africa. Under Shaka's leadership, the Zulu Kingdom embarked on a period of rapid expansion, conquering neighboring tribes and expanding its influence throughout the region. Conquests and expansion. Under his leadership, the Zulu Kingdom expanded its territory significantly and became one of the most powerful kingdoms in southern Africa. Shaka's conquests began in the early 1810s, shortly after he ascended to the throne. He first consolidated his power by defeating his half-brothers and rival clans. Once he had secured his position as king, he began to expand the Zulu Kingdom's territory. Shaka's conquests were often brutal and bloody. He was known for his ruthlessness, and he did not hesitate to use violence to achieve his goals. However, he was also a brilliant military strategist, and his armies were virtually unstoppable. Impact of Shaka Zulu's reign. Shaka Zulu's reign had a profound impact on southern Africa. He united the Zulu people under his banner and created one of the most powerful kingdoms in the region. He also revolutionized warfare in southern Africa with his innovative military reforms. Impact on the Zulu people. Shaka Zulu's reign had a significant impact on the Zulu people themselves. He instilled a sense of national identity and pride in his people, and he helped to unify the Zulu nation. He also introduced a number of social and economic reforms that improved the lives of his people. For example, Shaka Zulu introduced a new system of agriculture that made the Zulu people more self-sufficient. He also established a new system of government that was more centralized and efficient. Shaka Zulu also made a number of changes to Zulu culture and society, such as introducing new forms of dress and music. Impact on southern Africa. His conquests and expansion led to the displacement of many people, and his military reforms revolutionized warfare in the region. Shaka Zulu's influence extended far beyond the borders of the Zulu Kingdom, and his name became synonymous with military prowess and strategic brilliance. Shaka Zulu's reign also had a significant impact on the European colonial powers that were beginning to arrive in southern Africa. The Zulu Kingdom was one of the few African kingdoms that was able to successfully resist European colonization, and Shaka Zulu's military reforms made the Zulu army one of the most feared in the region. Legacy. He was a brilliant military strategist and a visionary leader who laid the foundation for the Zulu nation. However, he was also a ruthless conqueror who did not hesitate to use violence to achieve his goals. Despite his controversial legacy, Shaka Zulu is widely regarded as one of the most important figures in African history. He also revolutionized warfare in the region and introduced a number of military reforms that would be adopted by other African armies. The Zulu Nation. Under his leadership, the Zulu Kingdom expanded its territory significantly and became a major force in the region. Shaka Zulu's story is a reminder that even the most humble of beginnings can lead to greatness. He was born into a poor and marginalized group, but he rose to become one of the most powerful and influential figures in African history. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life of Shaka Zulu, a testament to the enduring spirit of leadership and determination. Subscribe to our channel for more engaging stories of legendary figures that shaped our world. This is all for today, and we will see you in next video. Till then, goodbye.